Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in, Anthony Alford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Bison,
Now the pitch.
Anthony.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Brito is there, one away. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. Into the box, Jonathan Davis swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Hill has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph. He was hitless in the shutout last night. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swinging a ground ball to third. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Christian Williams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. So far this season, Williams is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Smiley isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Christian Williams is retired leading off the bottom of the second.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, we got 1 out.
Ready with another 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Into the box, Cullen Large. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Let's go right here, huh?
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. At the plate, Patrick Cantwell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder,
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Patrick Cantwell is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in, Forrest Wall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, now we got two.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another chance. Ruben Tejada. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So now to the plate, Christian Williams. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Vinny Capra, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
The count is 1-2.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Settling in now, Patrick Cantwell, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ruben Tejada. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Here we go, boys.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Tejada aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no runner. Eat it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Joseph has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, out 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in once again, Vinny Capra. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Capra on at first, nobody out. Chop back to the mound. Can they turn it? Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now batting, Patrick Cantwell. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends as a 0 shutout win.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. In now, Omar Cruz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jacob Zanin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifted into center field. Heredia is there, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, strike him out here.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Behind 0-2 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now in the box, Andres Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off.
Andres Jimenez.
Now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Into the box now, Will Toffee. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready now, Barrett Barnes. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And it's fouled away. Barnes is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. The pitcher, Cooper Smiley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in the switch hitter, Max Moroff. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Nobody here, nobody.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hill is underneath this one. One gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Franklin Killamay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1. One down, one down.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
I got it, I got it, I got it.
Hill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Omar Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Standing in, Cooper Smiley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in the gap.
A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're
and
scoring.
This is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Now batting.
Socrates Brito, the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Scooped up.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
And it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Alamez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Stepping in, Jacob Zanin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. Zanin gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Now to the plate, Ali Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Will Toffee will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Barrett Barnes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding in, Cooper Smiley. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Michael Paez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Lifted into center field, giving chase is Heredia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Omar Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a curveball misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Now another 2-2.
Full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Jacob Zanin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Another 0-2 home. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper. Striding into the box, Dominic Smith. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1. Pitch on the way.
2. The count is 1-2.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hill comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ali Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Andres Jimenez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate, Will Toffey, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 3-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Another payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Pablo Reyes will get the call to pinch hit.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. The caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. At the plate, Brian Roquillo, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Brian.
Skied into very shallow right.
Mine.
Brito has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The second baseman.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smiley isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Freeman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here it comes.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Daniel Johnson.
Plays that first here.
Still looking for a first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hit in the air to left field. Swaggerty is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Now at the plate, Mitch Longo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1. Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Lee Jin Chu. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
Now the pitch. Up. Pops this one up.
Ball.
Osuna is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here. New inning set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Brian Roquillo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Barehanded at his knees. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. At the plate, Mike Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field.
I got it.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Now at the plate, Nelson Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they breeze through this half. Digging in, Tyler Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Fouled off. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Johnson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now at the plate, Greg Allen hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, another foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start. Striding in, Mitch Longo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
At the plate now, Connor Marabell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Lee Jin Chu. He popped out in his first trip. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Longo, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Murphy is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Roquillo. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And there's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
Cut, hold it. Eat it.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Johnson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Allen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mitch Longo is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not.
Yexel Rios gets the call as he'll pitch with one.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Clippers came through late taking